Hi guys, this is Jen Grogan with Greenleaf Wellness. I just wanted to share a little something with you about my story of my health. So my health journey began back probably, I would say 12 years ago, 10 to 12 years ago. I was experiencing dizzy spells, blood sugar imbalances, so I was checking my blood sugar 3 to 4 times a day. Was told I was diabetic, pre-diabetic, whatever. And I didn't believe that. I knew there was something else that was wrong with me. So I also went to a general practitioner here in town and gave him my symptoms and everything. And he had said that I was depressed and told me to go see a psychiatrist. Well, I did. And the psychiatrist had asked me a series of questions and then asked, okay, why are you here? Because I can't find anything. And I said, exactly, because there's something else wrong with me and I don't know what it is. And I got to the point where I couldn't drive half the time and I had my little ones with me. So I'd have to call for help to be picked up because I felt like I was going to black out. And it got to be the point where I couldn't get off the couch some days because I had this terrible, terrible pain in my head, and it was from the blood sugar imbalances. So when your blood pressure or blood sugars go up and drop drastically, it causes a lot of reaction. So I had like foggy head. I was constantly eating. I was constantly wanting naps around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I could sleep, a couple hours. I just didn't feel right. And so I just got tired of the doctors telling me what was wrong when that wasn't the case. And so finally I was going to night class to study counseling, and my husband had to drive me, and I was packing what I thought were healthy snacks just so I could eat, because the feeling of, oh my God, I'm gonna die, I need food right now, was from the blood sugar imbalance. And I got diagnosed with PCOS because I was working at a local therapy clinic working the front desk, and I had this major flare-up where I was just really dizzy, I couldn't function, I just felt really off. And my manager had said, you need to go see a integrative health coach or integrative doctor. And I was like, what's that? Like, you guys are probably wondering what's an integrative health coach. But anyway, I did go see the integrative doctor, and she did saliva testing, she did blood work and some other tests. I don't remember what they were now, but it came back positive for PCOS. So it affects women very differently. A lot of women have it and they don't realize it. So like infertility, the blood sugar imbalances like I had, major cravings, insulin resistance. The list goes on and on. The facial hair, the excessive body hair, excessive weight. So I just want to be inspiring to let you know that there are things that you can do. And since I've been diagnosed, and I will say too, hormonal imbalance as well. So I was on progesterone cream, had my series of sonograms to check for cysts, and did that for a while. The doctor put me on progesterone cream, oh gosh, 3 years ago, 3.5 maybe, and I was on it for a year. And then when I totally took a grasp of my health, of my food intake, and I made that low carb, very low sugar to none, followed the ketogenic diet. If you follow the podcast, you're aware. I did that for about 4 months for the guidelines to get over the cravings and the sugar addiction, to combat the insulin resistance. So there are ways of feeling better. I just want to inspire you to stay in your movement. Movement is big with PCOS. I've incorporated that in my daily routine of walking, lifting weights, doing the punching bag, just different things, and making sure that I have my abs down and maintain that waist circumference. I know I said in a podcast on sugar, you want to be below 30. So I try to maintain my waist at 27, 28, and I feel great. Low carb, the keto does work. It's geared for PCOS, but I'm not one to stay on a diet long term, so I know what I can and cannot eat, which is great. So I just want you to be mindful of your food intake. You can do food logs, but anyway, be inspired that if you have a diagnosis of PCOS, there are ways of maintaining your symptoms to feel great. It's working for me. I would love to work with you as your health coach. I just wanted to bring that awareness because, like I said, it affects everyone differently. So you can't look at a one-size-fits-all approach on PCOS because, like I said, it just doesn't work that way. So it's real. It's no fun. It can be very painful for some, discouraging, infertility. So if you have trouble getting pregnant, there's hope. And I just want to be that shining light as of an example that changing your food and exercising does play a huge role. So if you want to reach out to me, you can on Awaken Facebook page or Jen at Greenleaf Wellness. That's Jen Grogan on YouTube. Greenleaf Wellness is green leaf altogether, but I spell my leaf differently. It's got 2 E's instead of the proper way. So follow my Facebook page, stay connected with Awaken. I would just love to help you out. If you or anyone you know has PCOS, share the word. Stay positive. Bye.